Alright, okay YouTube, what's up? I promised I'd make a video on how to make your own Wing Chun dummy. I stated in my last video I don't use the traditional one. I make my own with more arms. Gives me a lot more movement and freedom. So I'm going to show you how to make a simple one out of some simple, simple easy materials that you probably already have. First, what you want to do is you want to get yourself a mat. I've already rolled this one up. I have another video on how to roll it up, but it's pretty simple. You just lay it on the floor, flat, roll it up, put some tape around it. Depending on how fat you want it, or how wide you want it, how big you want it, that's up to you. Usually once you put the arms on, it's going to kind of scrunch in a little bit. But yeah, you can just go pick up a yoga mat or any kind of cushion that you can roll up, a rug. You know, whatever you got, whatever you got that's flat that you can roll up and make a punching bag out of, any kind of padding, a rug or a yoga mat, whatever you got. But anyway, to make the arms, what I do is I got these are my old nunchucks from when I was a kid. I don't really use my nunchucks anymore. So what I do is I make these the arms. You want to leave the string on. Don't worry about how long your string is. It'll still work. You really want to use something that's soft and going to be cushiony and that you're going to be able to maneuver and work with. Like I said, it depends on how fat you want to make your bag. I kind of make my bag a little big because I like something thick to hit. But all you really want to do to make the arms, you can make as many arms as you want. I try to make at least 4 or 5 different arms on my dummy here. All you want to do is kind of stand the bag up, and you want to put your nunchucks around. I hope the camera can pick this up here. You want to put your nunchucks around like this, and that's what it will look like from the front. And don't worry about if it looks too short, if the arms look too short, because once you start tying it on there or taping it on there, it's going to kind of scrunch up the bag a little bit. So it will fit. So basically what you want to do is just put your nunchucks around like this, and that's what it will look like from the front and the side, and whatever you got, whether you want to use tape or wire or twine, or I suggest what I do is I kind of tape the nunchucks on first. I tape them on first just so it holds it in place, and then I'll take like some kind of string or twine, and then I'll just start tying. And you want to tie it on there tight. After you tie it on there tight, like I said, start out taping it on there. Okay, start out with tape and place it where you want. I usually put it, my first one's about this high. Now normally on your Wing Chun dummy, okay, these would be the first 2 arms. And then you would have your third one that would come out straight. But since I don't really use the traditional Wing Chun dummy, I put my first 2 arms here, and then I would take another set of nunchucks, and I would put them below on the bottom part here. Okay, put them on the bottom. Like I said, just take your tape, twine it around, wrap your nunchucks around, tie them on there nice and really tight so they don't come off. But then that would be what the bottom would look like. And sometimes I'll put a bottom piece on there. I'll take an old stick and I'll stick it between the space there, and I'll just make another arm on the bottom of it. But you don't really have to do that. I suggest if you're a beginner, just start with your basic 4. Start with these, and then the one on the bottom there. You can basically still do your basic Wing Chun with this kind of a dummy. I've got some videos on my YouTube page if you want to check them out of me actually using it. I got one called 37 Seconds of Fury and Wing Chun Warrior, so check those out. I use this bag in the 37 Seconds of Fury video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's simple stuff. You can pick this up anywhere. A mat's pretty cheap. Nunchucks are pretty cheap. How many of us don't have nunchucks lying around? I'm sure you got a pair of nunchucks lying around somewhere. So that's pretty. It's pretty simple to make. That's just something basic and easy you can use if you don't have a punching bag or a Wing Chun dummy. And then I just tied a piece of cable wire here on the back of it, had a little loop on this thing, and I hang it. And so that's basically what you want to do. Just wrap up your bag, make it as fat as you want. Take your nunchucks and stick them on around it, and get to taping and tying. And after you're done taping and tying, you should have a nice Wing Chun dummy. I haven't gotten around to finishing this one yet. When I get around to finishing it, I'll post it when it's finished. But, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys get some use out of it. Thanks for watching.